A recent federal executive order has directed agencies to reschedule cannabis, creating headlines nationwide. But what does this procedural shift actually mean for medical patients, businesses, and enforcement here in Virginia? The answer is more about future pathways than immediate change. Here's the context. Let's establish the current legal landscape. Federally, cannabis remains a Schedule I controlled substance, a classification denoting no accepted medical use and a high potential for abuse. In contrast, the Commonwealth of Virginia has established its own independent legal frameworks. We have a regulated medical cannabis program, administered by the Virginia Board of Pharmacy, and specific statutes governing adult use possession and home cultivation. It's crucial to understand that Virginia's laws operate in parallel to federal law. They are not overridden by it. This new executive order does not instantly alter Virginia's statutes or the day-to-day operations of its licensed pharmaceutical processors and dispensaries. Here's the legal explanation. So, what exactly did the order do? It instructs the Attorney General and the Drug Enforcement Administration to initiate and expedite the administrative rulemaking process necessary to transfer cannabis from Schedule I to Schedule III. This is a significant procedural directive, but it is not an immediate reclassification. The executive order does not instantly change that classification. What it does is direct the Attorney General and the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, to initiate the formal, multi-step rulemaking process required by the Controlled Substances Act to consider moving it to Schedule III. The move to Schedule III, which includes substances with a moderate to low potential for dependence and an accepted medical use, must follow the formal steps of the Controlled Substances Act, including a period of public comment and review. This process will take months, at a minimum. For Virginia, the most substantive legal impact, upon final rescheduling, would be the removal of Internal Revenue Code Section 280E for state-licensed businesses. This provision currently prohibits standard business tax deductions for entities trafficking in Schedule I or II substances, creating a severe financial burden. Who it affects and why it matters. Let's break down the stakeholders. For registered Virginia medical cannabis patients, your access, certification process, and legal protections under state law remain precisely the same today as they were before this order. The medicine available at your local dispensary is unchanged. For licensed Virginia cannabis businesses, the pharmaceutical processors and dispensaries, this represents a critical long-term financial consideration. The potential future relief from 280E could improve operational sustainability, but it does not change your state licensing requirements, seed-to-sale tracking, or local zoning approvals here in cities like Norfolk or Virginia Beach. For law enforcement and prosecutors in the Commonwealth, the immediate focus remains on enforcing Virginia law. The order does not alter state-level penalties for unlicensed sales or other violations of the Virginia Code. What to watch next and conclusion. The key takeaway is that federal rescheduling is a process, not an event. Virginians should monitor the administrative rulemaking and, more importantly, the decisions of the Virginia General Assembly. State lawmakers will determine how, or if, to align Virginia's policies with a new federal schedule. The future of cannabis in the Commonwealth will continue to be decided in Richmond, not Washington. For a detailed written analysis of this timeline and its legal nuances, I encourage you to visit the link in the description to read our full article. We maintain a resource hub for Virginia-specific cannabis policy updates. If you found this legal breakdown useful, please like this video. It helps others find authoritative information. For continuing discussion on Virginia cannabis policy, regulations, and community impact, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.